It was just a regular day. I never thought it'd become so popular so fast. I was just sitting at my table, eating a sandwich, and I just thought, I have too much bread. So I just went to grab a knife, and I just cut it. Just cut it into slices of bread.
Sliced bread, something we all take for granted every day, has been one of the greatest and underappreciated inventions in all of human history.
You want to go bigger and stronger, don't you?
In 1912, Lebrun Yamin changed the simple food we all know as bread in a way that would change the world forever.
Element you need.
At the time, I didn't feel like I did much. Just sliced bread. Never thought it hadn't been done before. It was only after that I had released it to the public that I realized I had created one of the single most greatest inventions ever known to mankind. More revolutionary than the wheel. Hello class, my name is Professor Yamin, and welcome to Bread Science 1. So as you can see, you have regular bread, otherwise known as loafed, and if you take a knife and you cut it, you get sliced bread.
So Professor Yamin, is it true that bread is made out of plastic?
That would be no.
Today, Yamin is a professor at his own successful school for the art of bread science.
In fact, our delicious varieties like healthy multigrain.
While most of us take it for granted, there are a select few who have benefited greatly from this invention at the expense of all of us. Since 1928, bread companies have exploited and taken advantage of this invention, while we all have been paying the price for bread.
Packed with whole grains.
So, how do you feel about the accusations that bread companies today have been exploiting your invention?
Well, honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, my invention revolutionized the bread world forever. Could have never imagined its success. I mean, we went from this to this in only a span of a few years.
While the creator may see it this way, many have a very different view, and are beginning to expose the lies and corruption that take place within this business.
I'm one of the most outspoken critics of the bread companies. It was a Sunday. I was on a gluten-free diet because of my protest of the bread companies. I took a bite and I immediately felt the effects. It was at that moment I knew the bread companies had poisoned me. They killed my children, burned their corpses while I watched. They tied me up and whipped me while my house was burned down.
While charges were brought against these companies, nothing was proven and no one has yet been held responsible. The very invention of sliced bread is one that has altered the course of human history, for better or for worse. While many point out its negative effects and the power it has given people, others point to where we would be without it. But all we can know is that there's only one truth, that the world without sliced bread would be a very, very different place.